My name is Emma, and I have cystic fibrosis, or CF for short. It is the most common life-threatening hereditary illness affecting Australians today. Every 4 days, a baby is born with CF, and on average, 1 in 25 people carry the CF gene, and most are unaware. It primarily affects the lungs and digestive system. CF people produce an excessive amount of thick and sticky mucus within the lungs, airways, and digestive system. The life expectancy for a CF person is just 37 years old. I have just entered my 30s, and this expiry date is not okay with me. Lung failure is the major cause of death for a cystic fibrosis person. CF people don't look sick on the outside, but on the inside are fighting a battle every day to take a breath. Currently, there is no cure. I am on a mission to raise awareness for cystic fibrosis. I want to be here for when CF stands for Cure Found. I was diagnosed at birth with cystic fibrosis. Due to the lack of medical knowledge of CF, I wasn't expected to live through my childhood. Because of this, I was given up for adoption. It wasn't before long though that my new parents were to have me in their arms and were able to call me their own. My dad, Arnie, is a paraplegic. He has 1 leg, 1 hip and no kidneys. He is my hero. Despite having a visible disability, my dad is living proof that anything is possible. He represented Australia in 1988 in the Seoul Paralympics, competing in weightlifting. He is a daily inspiration for me and proves to me that anything is possible. My mum, Joy, the glue to our family, the most selfless, kind-hearted, supportive woman you will ever meet. I am so grateful to call these 2 wonderful people my parents. I have a brother and a sister, Amy and Glyn, 2 beautiful souls. I am ever so thankful to call them my brother and sister. Our family is not your average family. I come from a diverse family with huge amounts of love and many differences to embrace. My to-do list started at a young age and continues to evolve as I grow. At 16, I became a published author. I have jumped 14,000 feet out of an aeroplane. I have swam with beluga whales and sharks. I have learned that nothing is impossible. I have travelled the world, fallen in love, become a wife, and now my greatest achievement, became a mother of 2. I believed that the chance to have children naturally was impossible. To have children at all was impossible. Cystic fibrosis males are infertile, and for women with CF, there are a lot of challenges in conceiving naturally. When my husband and I found out that we were pregnant, it was a huge shock to the both of us, as we didn't think this was something that would ever happen. When I was pregnant with my first child, my health surprised us, as I was the healthiest I had been in years. Pregnancy hormones seemed to sit right with me. Pregnancy for me was a blessing in so many ways. Motherhood is not something you can truly ever prepare for. Having cystic fibrosis or not, you will never be able to prepare for the day you become a mother. For the day when you get that positive test. You will never ever prepare for the journey you're about to embark on, and that is motherhood. Being a mum with cystic fibrosis is something I never pictured. I never believed that I would be here long enough, let alone long enough to have babies. Being a cystic fibrosis mum comes with many challenges on a daily basis. It's hard work, but I would never change it. I have been blessed with 2 beautiful, healthy children. And as they watch me undergo the treatments, the medication, the behind the scenes that people don't say about CF, they see that. And for me to see them see that I know I have one hell of a fight in me. Being a mum with CF means that I have a reason to fight more than ever. I need to beat this illness. I will beat this illness, and if it's for anybody, it's for my 2 children. In order to stay healthy, every day I spend hours undergoing intensive treatment. My kids, they see this. This is the behind the scenes of living with CF that you do not get to see. I take up to 45 pancreatic enzymes a day. Without these, my food won't digest. Then I undergo inhaled and oral antibiotics. These are done daily, as well as physiotherapy, vitamins, and more. A simple cold can lead to a life-threatening lung infection, so the treatment required when an infection occurs intensifies. I am hospitalized for 2 weeks undergoing intravenous treatment, which is extremely exhausting, but I need to have this in order to fight the infections. At times, I am left breathless. My lack of energy and need for rest is very often mistaken for being lazy. My chest can easily become very tight, and to take a simple breath can be exhausting. The nights, I am often awake constantly, coughing non-stop. My chest hurts, my muscles tighten, I'm exhausted. To ease the cough, I am throughout the night attached to a nebulizer to provide some ease for my breathing. I smile, yet my body is filled with worry as I slowly walk the hospital corridors. This is a place that I am too familiar with. I visit this place every few months and have no choice but to undergo routine procedures and regular medical consultations as my lungs are slowly deteriorating. It is vital that my team are working with me to manage my health. When you look at the members of a cystic fibrosis care team, it consists of physiotherapists, dietitians, psychologists. Cystic fibrosis suddenly becomes more confronting. A simple yet invasive test that is required at every checkup is lung function. This is the most effective way to monitor my lungs, to work hard to keep my lungs be the best they can be. But trust me, it is hard work. I will push the boundaries, exceed the expectations, and I will go where no one else will go. CF does not get easier. I get stronger. The ultimate goal for me and the entire CF community is to cure CF. A cure means that we can quit our full-time job, that being cystic fibrosis. We can retire, not retire in the form of passing away, but we can retire from the demands of cystic fibrosis. We will learn what it is like to wake up every day and be someone that does not need to undergo medical treatment every single day. We will wake up and feel a sense of normality because we will be cured. It means we will have the energy to walk up the flight of stairs and not be left breathless. To cure CF means a simple cold won't be a threat. Think of me as a CF warrior. I am a fighter. I will push the boundaries, exceed the expectations, and I will go where no one else will go. CF does not get easier. I get stronger. I am fearless. I am unstoppable. I am me. I do not have enough fingers on my hands to speak of the amount of CF people who have lost their battle at a young age. No parent should ever have to bury their child. I look at these beautiful people who I have so many childhood memories with. It fills me with so much sadness. Their lives were consumed by cystic fibrosis, and each one slowly continued to not be able to fight anymore. This is not okay. Everyone has a story to tell, a lesson to teach, and wisdom to share. I have been fighting CF since I was a baby. Despite the obstacles I continue to face, this invisible disability does not define me, and it is definitely not a reason to fail. Our eyes are put in the front of our heads because we need to look forward. If we were meant to look back, they would be behind us. I want my children to be proud of me. I want them to see that anything is possible. I don't want to be a CF mum. I want to know when they think of mummy that they have the memories of us playing, running around, laughing, living a fun life. More importantly, I do not want them to be afraid of cystic fibrosis. In life, no matter who you are, at times we all fall, we all break, and we all make mistakes. But we rise, we heal, and we do overcome. So don't ever lose hope. You never know what tomorrow might bring. In life, do not wait for an opportunity to present itself. Create it. Be the person who decided to go for it. After all, a wise man once said, if you can dream it, you can do it.